from the Black Swan Media Studios, deep inside a secret underground bunker.
My mom's basement.
We're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
Welcome everyone to the show. If you don't know who I am, my name is John Crump. I am the anti-influencer. Hey, American, I got your email. I'll be responding shortly. And this is my show, John Crump Live. MSNBC did mess up, and we will be talking about MSNBC, among other things, as we wait for something to happen. So far, the jury's still talking about it. But Rich is not here today because I fired his ass. He was like the Joe Exotic of the show, so I had to put him in jail. Yes, I've been watching Tiger King 2, and I've come to realize that everyone who owns tigers are nuts. And I think Flying Rich owns a tiger. I know Rich is mad cool, man. He's really cool. Rich, you can jump on if you want, buddy. You have access. Rich has access to my StreamYard, so that's how much I trust him. But we are brought to you by the wonderful people at JSD Supply. JSD Supply is a really, really awesome company that gets attacked a lot. I read some really bad stuff about just like really bad source stuff, and I think it was NBC or something like that. But I love JSD Supply, and you can go to JSD Supply and use code CRUMP, and you get 10% off and free shipping, and that really pisses off Michael Bloomberg. We are also brought to you by Black Swan Tactical. You can get this shirt there. You can get this shirt there because it's a really, really, really cool shirt, and it's right now it's gonna go on sale for Black Friday. Shh, don't tell anyone. But you can go ahead and buy it now if you want. Use code CRUMPY and you can get the Black Friday sale early. But it's free shipping and 10% off. But Black Swan Tactical is our site.
Black Swan Tactical, your number one source for 2A streetwear. With shirts, mugs, hats, patches, flags, and more. There's always something to help you rep the 2A community. All proceeds go back into our projects. Viewers and listeners can take an additional 10% off with code CRUMPY. Unapologetically pro-gun, pro-liberty, and pro-freedom gear for the front lines of the culture war.
And I just came to find out that I am broadcasting on both of my channels. That's why the numbers are so high, but that's fine. Whatever. So if you're watching me on John Crump News, just remember you can watch me on John Crump Live, where I do this show all the time. We are also sponsored by Tesla. Tesla is a cryptocurrency focused on the firearms market.
Proudly sponsored by TUSC, the only cryptocurrency designed with the firearms market in mind, with 3-second processing times. It's the fastest cryptocurrency on the planet. With lower transaction fees than traditional credit cards. It's perfect for your e-commerce needs. For gun guys.
All right, we are breaking in. I'm just watching there. The jury is back in. I'm going to bring on my co-host, and we're going to get this shit done. All right, Rogue, are you there? Oh, actually, I got to add him in.
I am now.
Sorry.
I know, it's just so exciting right now that, yeah.
Yeah. Rich, if you want to jump on, jump on. Okay, it's not that I have the volume down or anything like that. It's just that the
Good evening, everyone.
Here we go.
You've certainly put in a full day and have asked to retire for the evening, which is fine. And I'm going to ask that is 9 o'clock okay again tomorrow? Okay.
Oh.
Any questions, anybody? Now, does it pertain to your deliberations at all?
All right. Nope.
As opposed to mechanics about whether or not can you take the jury instructions home?
No, but you can give them to NBC.
Yes. Yes, but
I would say no.
you obviously can't talk to anybody about them.
Nah.
Yeah, yes, you may do so. And any question?
Hey, Rich.
Okay.
We have a new record.
Same rules.
Ooh,
Read motions
150.
Any count of the trial, and don't discuss the case with anybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the evening.
And then B. That's all, folks.
All right, guys. So we're not going to get any answer today, but whatever. Hopefully
Such
soon.
anticlimactic.
Yeah. False alarm. False alarm. Yes. All right. Well, since we did that, Tusk gives a cryptocurrency for the firearms market. You should check them out. All 160 people watching right now. I am joined by Flying Rich, who's taking the month off, but apparently he shows up on every freaking stream anyway.
I'm not that smart. Whether I get paid or not, I go to work. I don't know.
You're like that guy from Office Space,
Yes.
Milton.
Yeah.
We're gonna fix
Yeah.
you.
We got to fix the glitch.
Yeah.
No, we fixed the glitch. It will take care of itself. And we also have Rogue Banshee from the Rogue Banshee channel.
Otherwise known as JSON, another form of markup language.
Yeah. Yes.
I was thinking more Argonaut than markup language.
We're not getting into this again. So no.
We're not going tech. Oh my God! Look, we're dropping.
Exactly.
How soon until we break 100?
No, I've accidentally broadcast to my other channel.
Oh, I thought you always broadcast to the other channel.
No.
Oh.
Hold on. Nine o'clock.
9 o'clock. They're coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah. Let's see if I can share, see if we have anything else.
Those are some funny looking condoms you got there, Rich.
Any question?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.
B. That's all, folks.
Yeah, that is it. Son of a Brandon. Team Uncool is in the house. All right. I might go ahead and should I kill the other stream on my other channel since I didn't mean to stream there?
Yeah, you started. You got to keep it.
All right.
He's got a book there that
You can
says
delete it later.
So I know what his reading matters. But now the record will reflect that
All right, let's see over there.
it's probably a bad habit to ask the jury any questions. You can do that. You can get away with that a lot, and then all of a sudden you learn your lesson. Although I don't any harm done. But I typically do that, as you know, throughout the trial, and I don't usually have this situation. But anyway, and then I did it a second time. But anyway, the record will reflect that when I asked, when the juror inquired if she could take the instructions home, which also means can they take the instructions home, I didn't see reaction from the state side. I did see a wag of the head by Mr. Richards urging me to say no, but I did it anyway. So, did you want to make a record on it?
I'm afraid it's going to be the old dictionary game, and they start defining words and things like that, the outside research.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
Well, actually, no, because they could do that at home without having the paperwork, and instead they have the
Nah.
wonderful.
I see the way I
concise
look at it.
jury
I don't think any good
instructions,
comes of it.
I have to say, I don't know about you guys, but I watch a little TV.
Well, when we see on
and
Instagram
some of
or
the greatest
Facebook
legal
tomorrow, we'll
minds
know.
in the country,
Right.
I'm delighted to say, agree with us.
Or
that the
MSNBC.
instructions are very confusing. But so
The only thing I would say
Yeah.
is I don't think it would be appropriate for them to bring their notes home.
no, you're right about that. No notes to go home. That's correct. So no notes to go home.
What if they
but,
bring
may
notes
take their
back?
instructions.
That
If
they
they
made
don't follow
on
their
the jury.
instructions,
See, this just opens up a whole
Okay.
can of worms.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
I don't.
See you in the morning.
I don't necessarily
Thank
have
you.
a problem with them taking the instructions home, but just Dark is saying no positive thing will come of this, and that's my point. Is I mean, we all heard the instructions on TV, so I don't think it's a big deal to take them home, but I think it leads to further policing that needs to be done and possibility of corruption. Because now, you open up a little gap, and then all of a sudden, how do you regulate? Are they allowed to make notes on the instructions they took home? I don't know. Are they allowed to show the instructions to anybody? Well, I mean, they're public, so I don't think that has anything. Then it begs to offer, if John and I, or if John Rogue and I are in a relationship, and I bring it home, the
Oh my
instructions,
God.
and then John and Jason are, hey, Rich,
No. You mean
what are these
you
instructions?
you and Jason? Leave my ass out of this.
Look, if men can be pregnant,
I'm not. No.
then
Nope.
then
I'm not in on this.
if I can choose my pronouns and get pregnant, in my world, I can have a relationship with John and Rogue, and we're cohabitating and
No,
all
you
that
can't.
bit. Dude, if I could be a girl 1 minute and a guy the next minute, damn right I can have a relationship with you guys.
Not with me.
And if you don't,
I don't know about. I'm thinking you're on your own on that one there, Rich.
I just think I have a whole tree of logic to prove that I'm right. What is it Jamie Heineman always said? And not that I'm a fan. I'll substitute my reality or my whatever.
Wait,
Anyhow,
first of all, you're talking about choosing your pronoun. Now you're talking about your hymen.
yes,
Oh,
that
Jesus.
also.
No. All right, so let's talk about what's been going on here. So no verdict. They're gonna go home. It's not a hung jury. They haven't given up. I guess they haven't.
Joe Morgan says I'm not his type.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I see the safety doc out there. You got 620 subs. Go subscribe to the safety doc. Pretty cool podcast. Yeah. So
Good one, Scott.
all right. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, just joking.
See, this is what happens when you start a podcast when I'm in the throne room at Fraz.
Okay, so let's talk about MSNBC because they did respond, and the dude. Let me bring up my article here. I wrote an article on Amaland earlier on, and we have the judge. But yeah, so MSNBC has been banned from broadcast, and I'm going to put up a video that let's go ahead and watch this.
MSNBC didn't cross state lines. Don't tell me they crossed state lines.
No, let's watch. Okay, basically, link to join. Rich, hit dark up, please.
What do I got to hit them with?
Okay. We're gonna play the judges thing right here.
The state against
Oh, Link. I got you.
Rittenhouse.
1 second, Dark.
This is the judge from the earlier on today.
The media have been asking questions. There's been conversation around this morning. We had asked the media coordinator to determine possible whereabouts of certain persons because we received a report this morning from the Kenosha Police Department that last evening, well, and let me just set this background here. The jury in this case is being transported from a different location in a bus with windows covered so that they don't have to look at aren't exposed to any signs by one side or another or interest in the case. And so I'm going to call it a sealed bus. And that's been done every day, and then they're brought here to this building. And
Do they need a decoy
last
bus?
Evening, a person who identified himself as James J. Morrison, and who claimed that he was a producer with NBC News, employed for MSNBC, and under the supervision of a person. What's going on? Oh, okay.
Somebody can't. That dude
Under
came and
the
tried to sit in the
supervision
front
of
row.
someone named Irene Bayan in New York for MSNBC. The police, when they stopped him, because he was following in a distance of about a block and went through a red light, pulled him over and inquired of him what was going on, and he gave that information and stated that he had been instructed by Ms. Bayan in New York to follow the jury bus. The matter is under further investigation at this point. And the media has asked questions about it. That's the latest I have. And he was ticketed for violating a traffic control signal. He's not here today from what I'm told. And I have instructed that no one from MSNBC News will be permitted in this building for the duration of this trial. This is a very serious matter, and I don't know what the ultimate truth of it is, but absolutely it would go without much thinking that someone who is following the jury bus, that is it's extremely serious matter, and will be referred to the proper authorities for further action. Thank you.
All right, guys. So here's what we know, right? A guy who MSNBC has came out and said it was a contract employee, which doesn't really mean anything. He was following. I can't unmute. He was following the bus at about a distance of 1 block. The bus was went through a light. It turned red, and the guy was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna lose the bus." He sped up. And that's when the Kenosha police pulled him over and they asked, "What are you doing?" And his answer was, "I work for MSNBC. I'm a producer for MSNBC, and I was asked to follow the bus and get information on the jurors." MSNBC says no, he never told him to do that, but I believe that they did. His name was James Morrison, not the Doors guy, and his job title is producer at NBC News. He said
NBC News.
NBC News.
Okay.
Well, MSNBC falls on NBC News, so it's all the different. But MSNBC is the one who's covering the trial, so it's most likely for that. and he said Irene Bayon, who is a producer for NBC, told me to follow the bus and get as much information on the jurors as possible. I looked up Miss Bayon's social media profiles and everything else, LinkedIn.
But she tried to delete.
She tried to delete them all, but if you guys don't know, everything is cached, so you can pull up the cache of everything. So
everything.
So she is a booking producer for MSNBC, which makes sense. I talked to another reporter that was there who confirmed that, hey, this guy told me I'm going to go follow the bus because MSNBC told me to. And what I was able to break through my sources is he was supposed to try to get as much information as possible to figure out who the jurors are. So MSNBC and Irene Bayon, who's a booking producer, can try to reach out to them after the trial's over to try to get them booked on TV shows to talk about the trial.
So was this guy trained by, the Secret Service, the CIA, FBI? You'll never break me! You'll never get my mission from me!
No, he told the Kenosha police right at the scene. So they cited him for running the red light, and then they let him go because they determined he was not a threat. This happened last night. And then the courts were notified.
Here's the thing, though. The reality is that this dude is following the bus of jurors, and everyone is acting really the same way that they did when they found out an FBI drone was just following, watching, and recording and listening to everyone. They're like, no big deal. We'll let him go. Here's a traffic ticket for a violation of not stopping at a red light. Go continue taking close-up pictures of their faces and tattoos. And
the police told him not to do it. So
Sure.
They let him go,
Yeah.
and they figured he wasn't going to be a threat, and they figured he wasn't going to do it. They notified the courts because the courts, they have the power to do it, whatever. So the courts told the judge banned MSNBC from the court property. So they are gone for the duration of the trial. MSNBC is protesting that decision,
Which is awesome.
But whatever. Also today, they sealed the identities of the jurors.
Why wait till today? What the hell?
I know that's what my question was when I read that. I was just like, that should have been from the beginning because they knew that this is a powder keg waiting to go off again.
Well, what that does, it makes it illegal to videotape or photograph the jurors.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it should have had that from day one.
Should have. Right.
Yeah.
Jason's got it.
The thing is, there were already videos that had surfaced on social media. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. There are videos that have already surfaced on social media of people following jurors and saying,
we broke 200 viewers.
You better you better cast the right not guilty, like, we know where you live, we know who you are. Like, that is so illegal, and this has already been an issue from the beginning. And the fact a mainstream media company was using somebody to tail a bus to identify the jurors, like, that's despicable shit. Right there.
NBC has like a 40-year history of being corrupt about the truth.
Hey, Rich.
Yes.
We broke 200.
Yes, I just saw that. 201. Oh.
We were up to 206.
Go down.
But we are sponsored by JFD.
DLD After Dark.
We are sponsored by JFD Supply. Use code CRUMP for 10% off and free shipping. JFD Supply makes some really cool SIG P320 80% kits. They also sell a wide variety of P80 kits. and they sell a wide variety of slides.
They
Dark
sell
color
many
code,
different
dark-
Pez dispensers.
Yeah, they do. They're
many.
a really cool company. Jordan Venro is an awesome dude, and he's the owner of the company.
Well, start crew here.
You can also get some super dope Glock PD kits for as low as $69 when you use Chrome's code or any other codes that you make.
Oh, JSD is here. So like Crump or Dark, you can use either code. Doesn't really
But not
matter.
Flying Rich. Flying Rich won't do a damn thing for you.
No, actually, that charges you $10 extra and doubles the shipping price.
That's okay. TRB doesn't help you out either.
I'm not a big fan of. I suck at affiliate marketing.
Well, it's unfortunate because YouTube doesn't allow you to affiliate market for the most part, or at least in the field that we specialize in.
They allow you to. They just demonetize your video for doing it.
No, they'll pull your channel. They
Depends.
They
on the
demonetize your whole channel. That's why you have to say that you can't really link it.
Correct.
It's highly discouraged.
Yeah, you have to do like the triple, quadruple pseudo reference to something.
Hey, Dark, while you're there,
technically-
can you get me a Slurpee?
Yeah, I
Can you
need
tell where I'm
I need
at?
some more 5-hour energy drink.
You got it, man. Anything. I figured I'd be safe staying on camera here because every 7-Eleven looks the same, so no one can.
Dark, I'm a little mad at you. I just, since we're airing things out, I'm a little mad at you. I thought I sent you something last night that I thought was totally dope. You're like, yeah, whatever.
You know,
Oh, dude, I didn't even know what the hell it was like regarding. I was so confused.
are you on fire?
That was his personal self-defense alarm to get away the rapist.
I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Rape whistle.
You know, there's something called propaganda, right? And propaganda is basically like the opposite of the truth. So, let's say, for example, I don't know, like I say, Flying Rich, you know, like, you know, you attack me, right? And I say, and I defend myself. Propaganda is saying, no, Rich was defending himself, even though they were attacking him. So propaganda is the opposite of truth.
Correct. Like saying, spending $1 trillion will make inflation go down.
Oh, well. I can't believe you don't believe that.
I did go to public school, but
That's you see, you're not up to date with the latest Common Core curriculum.
mathematics. Yeah.
Well, it's that new math. It's amazing how government math works different than everything else.
I just want to let everybody know I feel discriminated against because my pronouns are not in the drop down for selecting pronouns.
You mean they didn't have one that you can actually do it?
Star-Lord and Savior of the Universe are my pronouns, and they're not selectable. And you know what, JSD Supply? I've got 1,000 hours in an instrument rating as a pilot. And every landing you can walk away from is a good landing, and every landing you can reuse the airplane is a great landing. I've had 2 good landings out of all 1,000 hours of flight.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that movie with what's his name? Han Solo, where he was the pilot, and with goddamn, why can't I think of names?
Star
for that?
Wars?
No, this is shit. I gotta Google it now. But where he ends up crashing on the island, and he's like, I'm the best pilot you'll ever know. She goes, I flew with you twice, and you crashed half the time.
The Rich I mean, the rich is up to like 100%. But okay, think of it this way. This is what I'm trying to get at, right? They try to say this is racist. It's racist. You know, Kyle shot people because he's a racist. Blah blah blah. But he shot 3 white people, right?
But it doesn't matter. It's
maybe the idea
is
a different race.
It's like you know, you getting pulled over for like drinking, and instead of saying no, I got 3 beers, you say no, you're drunk.
Correct.
What are you laughing at?
Somebody asked if each flight was 500 hours.
Dude, why do you keep on closing? We got to do the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. You saw the Wolverines. This is John Cream. He says, if you had to bring the... Stop it. If you had to bring the jury instructions home to do extra research, can you realistically say that the evidence is clear for conviction?
See that... I don't necessarily, like I said earlier, I don't think bringing the instructions home is a bad thing, but I think it's a gateway to other bad things.
Like
and realistically, why do you need to bring the instructions home? I don't mean to be trashing on people.
Well, they're trying to cheat on the test. That's why. They're going to make crib notes for the test tomorrow.
Right. And I know both of you guys are highly intelligent people.
No, dude, I'm a dumb as a box of rocks, man.
Yeah, Crump, yeah.
I am. I'm like freaking dumb. My IQ is like 75.
Yeah. 175 maybe.
No.
Yeah.
No. You guys are smart. I'm of average intelligence. How about that?
So... and all of you that want to know about the plane crashes, go to my YouTube channel. There's 3 videos. One was a brake failure that got caught on video, and the other 2 are plane crashes. So go to my YouTube channel, go to playlists, look for the plane crashes.
Yeah.
And so the joke that I constantly make is, since I've got my pilot's license, I haven't had any car accidents unless you count the second plane crash where I hit a car with the plane.
Right.
But was it a parked car, or was this a moving violation?
It was moving. He was driving in the left lane. There were like 5 people in the car. So the car was in the left lane. I was in the right lane.
Oh, well, then it's his fault. He hit you.
It's 2 lanes in either direction. My landing speed's about 80 miles an hour, and he wasn't going fast enough. Second shortest landing ever made. First shortest landing I
every
used
rich
to houses
landing
to
is a
slow me down.
crash. The gun doctor, yes. If you do fly with Rich, I want to take out a term life insurance policy on you. 'Cause I think I can get it pretty cheap if I say
just for the hours of the flight.
Yeah, I need term life insurance policy for Tuesday between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern.
The gun doctor family I really appreciate, and I think they're great people. Gun doctor, I'm not sure I'd want to be in a plane with.
Why?
I like gun doctor on the ground.
Oh, by the way,
you ever see his eyes? You ever look closely at Daniel's eyes? I mean, he does.
I try not to, man. He that just intimidates me.
Did you see the Amazon drones? Not Amazon drones, Walmart drones that they're testing out in I think Missouri or something?
I just read that article like an hour ago.
No, you see the video? They're actually doing deliveries now.
Very cool.
Yeah. They're not like quadcopters. They are like RC planes, and they have little bomb doors that open up, and then
they drop a parachute, or whether
and then
that's actually how they got that
parachute.
drone.
Yeah, the packages of a parachute.
It was a Walmart drone. It wasn't an FBI drone. It was a Walmart drone making a delivery.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Now you got me curious.
It's funny that Walmart beat Amazon to that.
Well, they haven't. Let's see. Google's been doing this in Australia.
Well, they do it in Australia because nobody's allowed to leave the damn house.
Good one.
You locked
Yeah,
that
they've
country down.
gotten total tyranny in Australia, like to a whole new level.
Yeah, they really do. Just your average goy says, "Give me $5." Thank you so much for that.
What's up,
Or
brother?
gave it to someone. I don't know. You're broadcasting to somebody's channel.
Probably Dark.
I think
If
that's
the
mine.
okay, then you can go ahead and read it, Dark.
Yeah, I think that's mine. Thank you, Goy. It's so GD small. I'm sorry, guys. I had to join
Actually,
because of the situation, but if the jury is too scared to do the right thing, could you guys see civil unrest from the right happening, or is it only a left thing?
it's only a
Thanks
left
for
thing.
all
They've
you
actually
do.
been.
Thank you, brother.
I think it's only a left thing.
We'll just overtake a Capitol building.
They did arrest some people today for causing a ruckus.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Everyone has a line in the sand, and you know, I'm not sure what that means for certain people, but there may be certain people that would say that this is a line in the sand for them. So I got to run. I had to jump on with everything going on with what it was. Thank you all. I appreciate you, Walter P380. Oh, school's not teaching the Constitution or character or gun safety for that matter.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Trigger finger
Check me out,
failed.
BLB After Dark. I'll be having Putang on tonight. And also, I will be having P80 Ralph on Saturday. And appreciate all you guys, all you do. And sorry that we've been going on 3 days for jury deliberation. And Rogue Banshee will be doing a collab soon.
Yeah, Putang might have a breaking story that involves him that he can tell you because I'm going to write about it, but you can go ahead and break the video if you want.
Okay.
I do not own Amazon. That is not true.
Yeah, it's a portion.
It's some other big company, not Amazon.
I do not own that company either.
They just changed the name.
All right, love you guys. Keep my channel going so the people can hear the truth.
Yeah. Hey, Rich.
Why are you gonna cut me off?
No, I've been dropping some Easter eggs for you, but I guess they weren't used.
Yeah, I watched last night. I was like, maybe not.
Were they used? Some of the stuff I said?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Unless they rephrased it, but
might have been.
Are you familiar with during prior to the invasion at D-Day that the New York Times crossword puzzle answers were some of the code words that were being used?
Yes.
So that's the equivalent of what John's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
But John, I am an evil genius, not any other kind of genius, and I do have a plan.
What's your plan?
That I can't tell you because that it won't be fun.
All right.
So if you're an evil genius, should we just start calling you Gru now?
Yes.
Who's Gru?
Oh.
You don't know
John, you got kids. You have no excuse.
I'm just joking. Mike Myers. Ooh. All right. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get a decision because I don't want to be broadcasting around the clock again next week. I want to go back to the normal shows.
For sure. For sure.
But every day, we're just talking about the damn trial.
Well, then we can talk about how they're burning Kenosha down. Ooh, look at that burning.
And cover that.
I'm surprised they got that to burn. That took some effort.
So I got to ask you, if they burn down the city, how much carbon emission does that put out?
The BLM
probably less than
people
flying a private plane to a environmental climate summit.
Yeah.
While it can be done over Zoom.
And claiming that China is an emerging economy, so they can bypass all the rules.
Yeah. Second biggest economy in the world. It's an emerging economy. So basically, that means every economy besides the United States is an emerging economy.
True.
But it's not good. Joe Biden has an approval rating of 36%.
Woohoo! He's doing
Let's go,
great.
Joe.
Yeah.
Most popular president ever, as our friend 2AEDU like to say.
Yes, I mean he is. He got more votes than Barack Obama.
Well, did you see that? All the other polls from that, because everybody focuses on that 36% approval, and they start talking about like all the breakdowns between how people are saying that how he's handling the economy and all that stuff. I mean, he's underwater on like everything.
Oh, economy approval is like nuts low, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, well, economy, COVID, even climate change. He's got low ratings on.
He got a 10% on the economy.
Yeah.
He got an 8% on approval rating on immigration.
Yeah.
8.
What's Caramella's approval?
Oh, she's lower. She's in the 20s.
Oh, and she just
but approval because she's the border czar.
Well, she just had somebody quit. Was it her communications director just quit today? I was reading that right before the podcast.
Oh, okay. So Swampy's got episode 2 of Swamp Talk on tonight, and he's having Jordan Vinrow and Jordan from GOA. So he's Jordaning up.
And me too.
I forgot to call Jordan today.
I'm unannounced.
All right, Jordan's
Jason,
my
you're
boss,
jumping on?
so be nice to him.
Yeah.
Jordan's one of my favorite people over at GOA. He is a very loyal guy who is just incredible.
Well, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I love Jordan.
That's okay.
Yeah. All Jordans are.
All Jordans?
Yeah, Jordan Vinrow, Jordan Stein. So guys, I watched the Tiger King. I binge watched the whole thing.
Really? Really? That was like an early COVID thing.
No, Tiger King 2.
Oh.
It came out last night.
There's a new Tiger King? I thought he was in jail.
Well, no, there's some like everyone who owns like big cats are freaking insane apparently.
Oh, there's more. So there's more nutty lion people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of like at the Long Island Parrot Society. When I looked around, I'm like, these people all look crazy.
No, not like these guys. I mean, they're insane, dude. There's a part 2, yes. It's
all
like,
right. So different cast of characters is what you're
no, it's the same plus more.
Oh, damn!
Like Jeff Lowe.
I did watch Predators. Yeah,
okay.
Predators.
JFD just watched the last one. Yeah, Carol Baskin killed a husband. 100%. They laid that out like pretty damn obvious.
Now was her husband a pilot?
He was a pilot.
Yeah. So she fed him to a tiger, then drove his car to the airport.
The old handyman drove the just watch it. They lay it out. It's pretty damning. But the whole episode is interesting. There's some twist that I'm not gonna. It's very, very interesting.
Now, didn't she marry the dude and he had money and he was going to leave her? Was that
yes?
And she decided she wanted all the money.
Yeah, well, and like the day before he disappeared, they changed the will to say, "and disappearance," and cut the kids out.
So the bloodline, the blood family, nothing.
Yeah, so they cut the kids out and they changed it to add the line the word disappearance in there as well. And then he disappeared like a day later.
I see nothing suspicious about this.
Yes, the jury did call it a night. They're going to come back tomorrow and continue.
So Swamp Dogg has this interesting precedent. He double Richard on his first episode of Swamp Talk, and now he's double Jordaning.
It's better. I mean, I think double
maybe he likes
Jordaning is
double
better
make
than
dumb.
double dicking.
Mm-hmm.
Dick is a nickname for Richard.
Never heard that before, John. Thank you for
Really?
enlightening me.
You see, that's why you're the smart one here.
Yeah, John. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not smart. Seriously, I'm of average intelligence. I'm not dumb, but I'm of average intelligence.
Yeah. John asks me often to talk slower when we're on the phone having private conversations.
Now, Rich doesn't like our conversations in the middle of the night.
Yeah, call Jason. He's like an hour behind you. You can do string theory conversations with him.
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rich is like, okay, yeah.
But you see, John only calls me on like Sundays.
Oh, yeah?
When he's like, when he's the one watching the kids and he's chasing them all around the house as we're talking.
Ah. Uh-huh.
I'm not smart. I just have references. Yeah.
Uh-oh, bend over.
If bend over
Hey.
string theory, well, super string theory. Actually, I'm more of a proponent of M theory than anything else.
Ben, I don't know if you ever heard of this, but this is 100% true. There's a family on Shelter Island, New York, and their last name is Dover. They have 3 kids, Ben, Eileen, and Neil.
100% true. I used to know a guy named Harry Butts. Yeah. JFD have had some call at 10:30 when I've given them information, but no, I did. I knew a guy named Harry Butts. I'm like, dude, your parents hated you. They named you Harry, and your last name was Butts. I was like, oh my god.
That's when you just go and change your name.
Yeah, at one company I worked with a guy, his last name was Burger, and then another company I worked with this lady, her last name was Cheese, and I asked if she would hyphen her name if she got married.
Cheeseburger.
I know. I used to work with a guy. Let me find him. I'll find him in the phone book.
What's a phone book? Nobody knows what a phone book is. Speaking of phone technology, this is one of my favorite stories about my daughter. She called a business, and because most businesses have hard lines, and she got a busy signal. She's like, "What's this noise?" I'm like, "Oh, that's a busy signal." She's like, "Are they too busy for me?"
I've got one a little better than that. We had an old video conference system, and the admin password to get into the video conference system was 5551212.
Oh, okay. Nobody knew what that meant.
And no, and like all the people in the help desk, because I don't get it. And
Okay.
I'm just my boss and I were just laughing because like, yeah, you probably don't know how to use a rotary dial
right.
phone either.
All right, I gotta do this. So I can't show this guy's address or anything like this. It's not him, but it's another guy with the same name he has, and I don't want to dox this guy. And folks, please do not look at this guy and start calling him, because that would be bad. But I worked the guy that had the same name, except this guy lists his middle name in there as well. But I used to work with the guy. That was his name.
I got a better one for you than that.
But his name was actually that. I'm not going to even say it.
Yep.
I used to work for a bank before I went into IT and working on the phones. We had a card holder. It was Hugh, H-U, Fat, F-A-T, K-O-K. Okay. So what we used to do is there was a way on the terminal, you could transfer calls on the terminal and do a T and then an extension, and then it would transfer the call to someone else and they'd answer. And you're just staring at the screen. Well, I found out one day that instead of doing T, you do a D. It was a data transfer. So and all you're doing is you're staring at the screen. The screen would pop, and you just answer the phone automatically. You wouldn't even think there was someone there. And I just kept on like sending this record around. And I kept on picking on this one person. Finally, this one person got pissed off and started yelling right in the middle of the call center. It's like, who's fucking with me? I'm like, oh, I guess it's not funny anymore.
Yeah. I mean, if you look it up, there's several different people named that. I can't, dude. I mean, I was like, dude, this sucks. He went by Dave because, of course, he did. But that's his name, and it was just his email address was phuc.yu at.
I don't know if Emma's trolling us.
Yeah, I found the dude. He lives in Portland now.
But she says, "Free Kyle, the self-defense serial killer."
Who cares?
I like how she spells Kyle with 3 Ks.
It's a troll.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not that troll sensitive, so.
Dude, if I was troll sensitive, I would be a hypocrite.
So, did Emma actually watch any of the videos of people attacking Kyle?
It doesn't matter. She
Dude,
heard on MSNBC, and then
it's a troll.
That.
Why are you arguing with the trolls?
Don't
Stop.
feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls.
Yes.
It's so fun, though.
They can't feed the trolls.
Yeah. But but I mean, there's just some weird.
I mentioned Bernie Getz to somebody, and they didn't know who Bernie Getz was.
Bernie Getz from Lethal Weapon?
No. John, how old are you? Jason knows who Bernie Getz is. Jason was the East Coast back in the bad old days.
Who's Bernie Getz?
The subway vigilante.
I know. They used to call him. They claimed that he was. He's the guy that he had like a revolver, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah. So the A train.
Getz.
Yeah, I don't remember what train.
I think it was the A train.
I used to ride the E train.
I don't know. I used to ride a lot of them.
What was the A train 2nd Avenue? What?
God, I can't even remember those. I kind of repressed all of my days of traveling through that city.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. One more thing before we go, since they're kind of running down. Did you guys see the Joe Rogan show? Not the Joe Rogan show. The Tim Pool show.
No, I didn't see that.
No. How much would you were on the phone? I'm talking about Jason, and then the people out there. Dude, that dude made so many freaking money.
He got a stink load. Crumpy was right. He got a butt ton load.
It was moving up, and like I stopped it, and like just from like. I mean, it had to be like 10 minutes. It was over $10,000.
Like $100 super chat, $100 super chat, $100 super chat. Like there's a whole lot of generous. Even I'll tell you what, 280U, I've seen get a couple $100 super chats. I was like, dude,
I've gotten a couple of $100 super chats.
Really?
Before.
Cool.
Yeah. I can.
You see, I was getting so many of them that I just stopped doing live chats.
Dude, Joe Drag one time when I said, hey. When I had my niece on one time, and Bella, who her laptop was like how she communicated with everyone when she had cancer. So, unfortunately, she passed away. If you guys don't know, but she was on the show because she used to love coming on the podcast, and she was doing it from a phone. I was like, "What are you doing for your laptop?" She's like, "Oh, I spilled milk on it, and now it doesn't work." And all of a sudden it was like $100, $100, $100,
Oh, wow.
250, 250.
Wow.
And
What a
within
bunch of
like
good people.
in like like less than 5 minutes, I was like, well, I guess it
Guess
was
you're
all
buying a new
for
laptop,
Bella's
buddy.
laptop. For Bella's laptop, I'm like, I guess I'm gonna be sending you a laptop tonight. I went and
Cool.
ordered her one on Amazon and had it delivered. Really good laptop too.
Nice. Nicely done.
Like now her sister Sophia is now using the laptop, but it was one of those things where it was just it almost made me cry. It made her cry.
Did we lose our lady troll?
Yeah, who cares? But it did make her cry. But yeah,
That's beautiful.
I wanted to talk about the FBI, and it turns out that Garland lied.
Really?
Well,
Really?
no, it's been determined that they had a hearing today.
Garland is just a total sock puppet.
They said he either lied under oath or he was so misinformed that he shouldn't be.
Attorney General.
Yeah, Ting Ting, you got to come into my Discord channel, which I should share. But yeah, it was interesting. I'm not sure what the hell's wrong with Nightbot. All right,
You're not paying it enough.
no idea. All right, guys, I'm going to put in a knife. This is a affiliate link, but it's a knife that I actually bought, and I think it's really damn cool. And the guys from I think we're gonna have these guys on there on the show. And one more thing, I'm gonna put the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, we have an awesome community. And Ting Ting, you got to go in there. You know how many people have asked me, hey, what does Ting Ting look like? And I'm like,
wow.
Like this personal message. I'm like, I don't effing know.
Like, she doesn't send hot, sexy pictures to all of us, just dark.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I've never seen a picture of Ting Ting. Yeah, okay. It's like, what are you guys? What? Like, there's some sense out there, man. I guess they hear girl that's into guns, and they're like, oh my goodness. But whatever. All right, guys. I do want to thank everyone for tuning in today. We got about 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes until we self-destruct.
Yeah, but it's no Ting Ting is like a thing. Come on and play. $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Come out and play. That's awesome of you. All right, tomorrow we're going to be covering the trial again. We're going to break in whenever we get some information. I'm not sure. I bet tomorrow it's probably at this point. If it goes more than 3 days, it almost always ends up in a hung jury.
No.
What will happen? The judge will, if it does go to there, they will tell the judge, hey, we are at impasse, we can't do it, and the judge will have a couple different recourses. He can say, go back. No, I'm not accepting that you can't do this. Go back and talk about it some more, or he will say it's a hung jury. And one thing that we all do have to remember is that there is still the mistrial on the table. He's not going to address that until the jury comes back with a decision, which tells me that he believes that it is a mistrial. And if the jury comes back to convict, I can see the judge declaring a mistrial without prejudice, which means it's a do-over. And then it would be up to the state to see whether they want to do it again. But I can see I can see that happening. Hopefully not. Hopefully we will get a jury verdict tomorrow, but we will find out. I was guessing that we would have one by Tuesday.
There goes Rich.
I did not do that.
Hey, John, I just found out who was on the jury.
Yeah, the actual guy
is
right,
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore, yeah, nice.
Pauly Shore was on the jury. That's why they're getting all these free meals.
He could issue a directive verdict, but I do not see that happening. So we'll see what happens. But it is over, guys. If you like this, you can go to John Crump Live, where we do this show all the time. I know we're broadcasting on a few different channels, but we usually don't. But on John Crump Live, we broadcast this, and I usually don't broadcast this to my main channel, but I clicked the wrong button. So John Crump Live, you can see all the show. You can also check out John Crump News. Rich, you can find Rich over at Amaland too, and at crumpy.com. Rich, you can find at FlyingRich_official on Instagram, Flying Rich on YouTube, Flying Rich on all the other social media platforms, including Utreon. That's what he was going to say, and I'm going to kick it over to Jason, the Rogue Banshee. The Banshee is the name of his dog.
Actually, the Rogue is the name of the dog that we have now. Banshee's a dog that we think Rogue is the reincarnation of.
Yeah.
For me, you can reach me on just about any social media platform. Just Google the Rogue Banshee. You'll find that. You'll even find my webpage. Pushing a small channel tonight. I'm going to push Swamp Dog tonight because,
we already pushed him like 5 times.
I know, but I'm going to be on tonight. So
okay.
So since I'm going to be on tonight, and then I'm going to be on there with the Jordans, so I want to make sure that he gets some love over there. And just because I'm an attention whore, and I want you guys to come see me again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to push a channel that I find really interesting. I like to push channels that I actually watch a lot, and I'll try to push non-gun channels just because whatever. There is a channel called Coffee House Crime. If you like true crime stuff, then you should check out Coffee House Crime because it's really good. And give me a thumbs up. Give everyone else a thumbs up out there. That is it for today. I love you all. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Keep in the fight. Bye, Jason. I'm forgetting something,
Bye,
man.
John.
What am I forgetting? Oh, Wolverine.
Love when he just drops himself out. So now that John's gone, we can talk all kinds of crap.